Okay, pull out your multiplication tables, please. Okay. You need to factor this expression. You're putting it into the two parentheses. That's your answer. Now the game changes a little bit. Not by hard stuff, but okay. Now, three terms. I want you to make a GCF box. Then I want you to make the box with the table. You're not finding the answers for X. You're not solving, okay? You're just getting it into the two parentheses, P1, P2. Now, do your GCF check. Does that look like it has a letter? Nope. Does that have a negative? Nope. 4, 8, and 3 this time. Now I don't have 1, so I go to the smallest numbers row, 3. Do you see a 4 and an 8 in that row? Because I don't, okay? And then I go find 3, not here, 3, 4, 8, so it's only in the 1 row, so get rid of it, okay? Now, A, B, C, now you need to look, you're taking 4 times 3. Positive 4 times positive 3 is 12, and it would be positive 12. You should be writing the word match, and then putting your signs in. Just put negative, negative. Add equals the B, which is negative 8. I don't care if you put that B there, but that's how I'm getting the number to add to. So I divide. So 12 divided by 1 is 12. 1, 12. Negative 1 plus negative 12 is not negative 8. Okay? 2, after 1 comes 2. 12 divided by 2. 2 and 6. Negative 2 plus negative 6. Negative 8. Now, this is why I had you put the A down, because now A is not 1x to the second, it's 4x to the second. Now, starting today, what you need to do is put 2 stacks of parentheses. You stack them. Now, it's not a 1, so I shouldn't see you go 1, 1. 4, don't go 2, 2 either. It might be 2, 2, but it could also be 1 and 4. So you know you got the minus 2 and the minus 6. You're going to start with that, okay? I want you, please, to start with a 4 and a 4, and then x to the second is x, just like before. Now, we know that's wrong, because you see, this times this has to be 4x to the second. Right now, 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, but you have to trust the process here. Put division lines under your 4 and 2. Now I want you to just look at 4 and 2. Go to the smaller numbers row, 2. Is 4 in that row? Yes. So you're going to divide both of those by 2. 4x divided by 2 is 2x, and then minus 1. That is your F1, 2x minus 1. Now, 4 and 6, look at those. Go to your 4 row, because 4 is smaller. There's no 6. Keep looking up. There's 4 again. There's 6, so it would be 2. So 2x minus 3. And that's all she wrote. Okay. Now, you want me to prove that that's correct? Okay. Well, 2x to 2x, 2x to negative 3. Negative 1 to 2x, negative 1 to negative 3. So that's going to be 4x times x, x second. It's going to be negative 6x, negative 2x, and then positive 3. Slot them to find the product. X seconds 4, the x, we got a negative 6 and a negative 2, you add those, that's negative 8, and then you got 3. Aha, that's exactly what we started with. That works every time. Just start in front of the x's, whatever the a is, 4. If that was a 3x squared, I'd put 3x, 3x, and it would divide down. Okay, cross out the next one. Cross out the next one, ain't got time to waste. 8x to the second minus 14x plus 3, okay? Again, the parentheses are your answers here today. So, GCF, you should be setting this up anytime you got to factor 3 terms. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. GCF and your table. Do you see an X? No. Do you see a negative? No. 8, 14, and 3. So go to the 3 row and see if 8 and 14 are both. No. Well, there's 3, there's 8, there's 14. It's just up top in the 1 row. Means don't do it. Okay? A, B, C. 8 times 3. Positive 8 times positive 3. Well, that would be positive 24. You times the 8 and the 3. There. And it's positive, so again, that's a match. Just put negative, negative. Okay? You can switch them to positive, positive later if you need to. Add to negative 14. Okay? So start dividing. 24 divided by 1 is 24. No. 24 divided by 2 is 12. Add those. Aha, negative 14. Got it. Okay. Right sign to it. If I needed a positive 14, I'd just flip the signs. It's that simple. Now your A is 8x to the second. So I want you to start making stacking two sets of parentheses like that and put your minus 2, your minus 12. Now 8x to the second means I'm going to start with 8 and 8. Now I know 8 times 8 isn't 8. No duh. Okay? But it will end up that way. X to the second, you go x, x. Underline these two. 2 and 8. Look in the 2 row. 2, there's 8, so I'm dividing here by 2. And that becomes 4x minus 1. Eight and 12, check the 8 row. 12 is not here. Now go, here's 8 again, there's 12, so it would be 4 I would want to divide by. Now these numbers I'm dividing by, I don't do anything with, like pull them out or anything. Okay, don't do anything. 2x minus 3. Now you can do a quick check. Remember, this times this should equal C. Negative 1 times negative 3 is 3. This times this should equal A. That'd be 8x second. Okay. Do the next two. 2x to the second power minus 13x minus 24. So 3 terms. So GCF and table. GCFT. It's a trinomial. This works every time. There's no variable. There's not a negative. That's a positive in front. There's no negative in front. Trust me. 2, 13, and 24. So here's 2. 13's not. 24 is, but 13's not. They all 3 have to be there. So it's just 1. A, B, C. 2 times negative 24. That is a negative 24 value, and it's negative 48. So if it is a negative, you don't match, you mismatch. So positive, negative, okay? And I'm adding to try to make my B, which is negative 13, okay? Start dividing. 48 divided by 1 is 48. Yeah, no. 48 divided by 2, 24. 2 and 24. Put the 2 and the 24. Now add those. No. 48 divided by 3 is 16. So 3 and 16. Add those. Negative 13, I want it negative 13, so switch it, or just keep it, don't switch it. Now your A is 2x to the second power, okay? So you're going to map out 4 parentheses, and you're going to drop your plus 3 and your minus 16. Now the 2, okay, it's 2, 2, 2, just like I would a 1 and a 1, x is second, x, and x. Okay, 2 and 3. Here's 2, nope. Here's 2, here's 3, 1 row. You can divide by 1, but it's just going to stay the same, okay? So that is 2x plus 3. Then 2 and 16. Here's 2, There's 16, so we would go with 2. So it's going to be 1x minus 8. Get rid of the 1. You don't get rid of the 2, though. You need that there. So it's x minus 8. Okay, last problem. 6x to the second power plus 7x minus 5. 3 terms. Okay, so GCF, first thing, and table. Do you see an x? No. Do you see a negative? No. 6, 7, and 5. So you go to the 5 row because it's your smallest. 5, there's no 6, there's no 5. There's 5, so it's just 1 up on the top. Don't do it then. ABC. So 6 times negative 5. Positive 6 times negative 5. That's a negative 30. So I got a negative. That's another mismatch. Mismatch means positive, negative, okay? Adding to try to equal positive 7. Whatever the B is what you're adding to, positive 7, okay? Now start dividing. 30 divided by 1 is 30. We know it's not that. 30 divided by 2, 15. Nope. 30 divided by 3 is 10, so 3 and 10. Add those. 3 plus negative 10. Well, it's negative 7. I need positive 7, so positive 10 and negative 3. Now, start mapping out 4. Minus 3 plus 10. So A is 6x to the second. Go find your A. It's 6x to the second. So you're going to lead off with 6 this time. 6, x seconds, x, x. So 6 and 3. So here's 3, here's 6, and the third. So I divide that by 3. That would be 2x minus 1. After you divide by, cross that parentheses out. 6 and 10. So here's 6, no 10. Here's 6, no 10. Here's 6, here's 10. It'd be 2. 3x plus 5. Okay. Done. That's 6x to the second, and that times that's my negative 5. Okay, cross out these two in the back here. Okay, and you go do 1 through 4.